AITA for giving a girl unsolicited advice after she dumped a bunch of her personal information on me? There's this couple, Chet and Amy, in my M19 program at uni that I know pretty well. They're your typical lovey-dovey couple who are both super friendly and try to get along with everyone. Chet, M19, is close friends with two of my roommates, so I hang out with him pretty regularly, while his GF Amy, F19, is from the same town as me and we went to the same high school, so I know her very well. Since I'm studying in the same field as them, I see them both almost daily. Everyone thinks they're a great match, myself included. However, for the past few months, there have been rumors that things are not as rosy as they appear. Honestly, I've been trying to ignore most of these rumors because I personally didn't want to be invested in some other people's relationships. But since Chet/Amy is the couple and some of the rumors are pretty juicy NGL, people gossiping about them is something I hear pretty often. So on Friday afternoon, I was taking the train back to my hometown to visit my parents and younger brother. Amy was also taking the train to visit her family, so we ended up sitting next to each other and chatting. Like I said, Amy and I know each other very well, so we do typically talk a lot whenever we're on the train since it's about a 3-hour trip. So after talking for about half an hour, Amy shifted the conversation to Chet, and the things that she was saying were pretty eye-opening. She essentially spent a little more than 1.5 hours venting about how she feels alone in the relationship and how he is a very neglectful partner. She even said things like she doesn't feel comfortable expressing herself to him anymore since he always argues, or going out with him, since he according to her doesn't like going anymore. She also essentially accused him of cheating on her with some other girl in our program. She literally dumped so many other details of their relationship on me, it was painfully awkward for me. I kid you not, this was the most awkward 2 hours of my life. I can't even type or how it felt. Let's just say I contemplated jumping out the train window or evaporating if I could. Thankfully, once she got that all of her chest, she spent most of the rest of the trip showing me clothes she wanted to buy and asking me my opinion. This was also painful, NGL, but at least it wasn't so awkward. Once we got to our stop, Amy did kinda apologize for dumping all this on me. I told her it was alright. I then said that if she felt all these things about Chet, it might be time for her to maybe communicate all this with him and either work it out or take a break from each other. Amy kinda just looked at me and jokingly said thanks for the unsolicited advice. She then said that she wanted to work it out with him like adults. NGL, for some reason she sounded pretty offended, so I semi-apologized and said that it's what I do. At this stage, I mercifully saw my mom and brother in her Telluride, so I said goodbye to Amy. I offered her a ride with us, but she said she was waiting for her sister to pick her up, so I left. I don't plan on telling anyone else since Amy told me all this in confidence, but AITA for giving her unsolicited advice?